Welcome to a different land. To an exciting journey through history. Welcome to La Vera. An approachable paradise created by nature for man's enjoyment. Come to the foothills of the Gredos Mountains, and with each step, you'll feel the mark left behind by the man who was once the most powerful ruler on the planet. The man whose dominions included the territories most coveted by mankind. In these lands, the Emperor Carlos V sought much-needed rest, and here he enjoyed contemplating these idyllic landscapes. Water is the start of the wealth of this exuberant land. Water that rushes down from the snow, melting on the peaks of the Gredos Mountains, and that gradually carves the landscape, opening valleys, crossing forests. Water that rests a moment in pools among the alders, inviting us to calmly enjoy its murmuring. Reflections of life. Sounds to feel nature. Look among the trees, and at each moment you will notice that magical light that is born in the oak forest. Walk these paths, and with each step you can retrace the trails blazed by history. Legendary routes, and nature where you set the pace. Ask what the mystery is that is hidden in these woods, and you'll find the answer in the sound of the gorges that will lead you to new sensations. Now the water seeks the stone carved by man, stopping at the fountains and springs to regale us with its cool presence. You will hear its murmuring in each village, and it will tell you a beautiful story that will invite you to rest. To experience La Vera is to identify oneself with its people, to enjoy their hospitality, and catch the captivating spirit of an unhurried journey among facades of adobe and wood. Frameworks to protect themselves from the cold from the north. Balconies to dry the fruits of the land. And a coat of lime to cover the wrinkles of time. Here, the popular architecture is an art that proudly survives the centuries. A cultural legacy that is displayed on every corner to the surprise of the curious traveler. That still remind us of the old symbols of power. Churches that stretch towards the always clear heavens. Facades like painters' canvases that portray the march of history. To travel through La Vera is to look back at the Renaissance, to stroll through art, to visit an open-air museum. Fortresses, castles, and palaces are the antechamber to memory. Stones where the last of the Caesars carved his mark. Choose any route, and you can dream of the stories once lived here. Monks, courtiers, nobles, and soldiers. Stroll slowly. Stop a moment. Contemplate and remember as much as our eyes allow. Listen to the sounds of a cloister. Feel the silence of a palace. Relive in Yuste the retirement of the emperor. Look toward the valley, where the water from the mountains spills over the fields and floods with fertility each row plowed by the banks of the Tieta River. Here is where the Indies are recreated and tobacco and peppers grow proudly. Take a seat at the table and taste the foods of this land. Slow-cooked dishes, splendid recipes to entertain an emperor. Paprika, honey, liqueurs, fruit. Relish its products and savor these gastronomic treasures born of an ideal microclimate. Natural products, foods from La Vera to replenish our energies and continue on our way. To discover La Vera is to discover its people, who have sculpted the roots of this land with their hands. Wisdom handed down from fathers to sons. Art born of work. Each corner of this district is an archive of traditions whose origins are lost in the memory of the centuries. Deep-rooted customs evoke our emotions, alternating between the festiveness of the pagan and the deepest religious conviction. Hours of passion and reflection during Holy Week. A festival of faith every year. Joy and exuberance. The silent steps of the penitent over the cobblestones. A blend of fire and water. La Vera, the inspired work of a genius. Effort and sweat turned into wealth. The miracle of water and nature. Welcome to this different land. To an exhilarating trip through history. Welcome to where time rests. Welcome to La Vera.